Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So I don't know if you all have been keeping up with this whole big U stuff and this loose cannon and Bricc baby. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with all of this stuff, but it's a mess, y'all. They're reopening cases that were closed. They are coming for Adam 22, all his stuff. He's working with the people allegedly to basically, give over information to people on people that was on his show, y'all. So he has to turn on the people that he sit there and shook hands with and, on a daily basis and act like he was cool with and this and that and this. Now he has to, work with people to give information to people, that came on the show, y'all, and told on their own self, okay? And others. Y'all, I tell y'all, this is a mess. Word on the street is Adam 22 is scared right now. They say he jumped on social media and was talking about he's downsizing because he broke and this and that and this. But word on the street, I don't know. I'm just letting y'all know what I'm hearing. He's basically running right now. He's scared. That's why he's selling that studio and all of that other stuff. Yeah, they say he is scared of his man right now. Because word on the street is he jumped on social media and said, I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know, I'll be around these people, but this is what I'm hearing. He jumped on social media and he told everybody that the feds was just looking for one particular situation. A cease and desist issue that has something to do with Nipsey Hussle and this and that and this. But word on the street is there are several people that they are on to about some stuff that he had on his show. So it's more than what he's saying. And everybody is looking at him like, now you snitching on people, getting people locked up. And this all attached to your show. So he's scared right now, y'all. He's basically running. Word on the street. He done got his stuff in some mess. Do y'all see how karma come back and nip you? Do y'all see how somebody try to use somebody else? A whole race of just, a community that needs help, but you are sitting up here helping boost the stuff going. And now it then backfired on Adam 22. It's crazy. These two right here went to jail. Luce Cannon and Bricc baby, they went to jail. And y'all, lo and behold, why did they end up in the same cell together, y'all? These two ended up in the same cell together. Okay, y'all? It's crazy, and it's all playing out on social media right now like it's a reality show, but it's real life. Okay, y'all? The girlfriend's been, back and forth on social media, coming out talking about their phone calls or recording their phone calls, playing it on, letting everybody know what's going on and keeping up. Yeah, y'all. For like 24 hours, they didn't hear from them for a minute. They didn't hear from them for a while. And now the story is, y'all, they got into a pause session, not with each other. Word on the street is, I don't know, I wasn't there, but this is what they're saying, that some guys came after them and they had to defend themselves. Basically, they had to, unite to back off some ninjas off of them. And word on the street is, I don't know, I wasn't there, but they're saying Big U sent some guys to, come at them while they were locked up. Word on the street, because they're saying that they're working, I don't know, I wasn't there, but they're saying that they're working with them people. They're working with them people and they're giving up information. So Big U is peed off about it. And now they're saying that he is, and Big U is locked up too, y'all. So he is still running stuff from prison. He is sending ninjas at these guys, getting them jumped. And you know what's crazy about this whole situation? If if these guys are witnesses for the state or the feds, why ain't they being protected? Why would they let some guys come and jump on them sent by Big U? Why, you would think that they'll be, keeping up with everything Big U is doing right now, making sure that they tap in every conversation and whatever he's doing with whoever, whenever. Okay? But you mean to tell me that they're letting information get out to the streets just so that they can come at these guys while they're locked up? This is crazy. On so many levels. If these guys, or one or both, I don't know, are working with the people, why the people ain't looking out for them? This is weird. This don't make no sense. Something is off about this whole situation. It really is. They just put them in a cell together. They just got in a cell together not too long ago. And then now, some guys come in there at them where they have to defend themselves. And now I guess they on lockdown. I don't know what is going on because they're saying they haven't been calling because they had a pause session. But think about this, y'all. Could this all be some type of, I'm just saying, y'all, some type of play? I'm just saying. Because you have two people allegedly that were going against each other, right? Wasn't they going against each other? You put them in a cell together. And then now they have to come together to protect themselves. This is what they thinking. And then you come out of the hole or whatever in a few days or so, and you have to get back in the cell with this person. You are going to feel like, oh, he got my back in here. So then y'all going to loosen up and talk. My personal opinion. We just broke these guys off together. So, we can't, we got to have each other back in here. So, is y'all seeing the play that it looked like this could have been a play? Because as soon as they get in there, you got some guys that y'all letting loose get to them. And you know the situation with Big U. You know that, he been calling the shots of whatever. Because y'all remember, I was saying this a while back when all of those people came to Nipsey's funeral. Do y'all remember all the people that came out for Nipsey? All the different street associates, all of that stuff. And I was like, he was well loved by a lot of people. He was well respected by a lot of people. The only person that wasn't respecting him was Big U. The main person, basically. A female just came forward too, y'all. I don't know who she was. I forgot her name. But they say she a part of this little situation. And she just came forward. And she let a little more information out as to the relationship, friendship, enemyship, whatever you want to call it, that between Big U and Nipsey. And she said, right basically before, Nipsey was taken out, Nipsey was being disrespected like crazy. Like he owns stores and stuff. And other street associates will come to his store or around him. And he would tell these guys they're safe to come around there. And then these guys would come from another set and different street association. And Big U will pop up and word on the street is, get the guys robbed and all kind of stuff, y'all. He was like totally, disrespecting, Nipsey. The more money and the more popular, Nipsey Hussle got, the jealousy grew to me. If you ask me, I'm saying just my personal opinion. I think that Big U was getting jealous because he was used to being the man. And then now you got Nipsey, that the longer you let him live, the more money, more powerful he gets. So he had to get Nipsey out the way. He had to. Because once Nipsey surpassed him with money, and he seen how people was like drawn to him with his music, everything, his personality, it would have been over with for Big U. He couldn't have ran the streets the way he used to if Nipsey would have, came up like and started making really, he was already coming up making a lot of money. But I'm saying that power behind him, and him not being, taking no mess off of him until he get to a point where he has security around him all the time. This guy couldn't touch him if he wanted to. Yeah, this is what he didn't want Nipsey to get to. He made sure of it, y'all. But it is going down right now. This female came forward and said that he would, you know, come at the people that Nipsey would tell them that they're cool. And see, this would make another street association disrespect Nipsey because, oh, you brought me over there and you knew I wasn't good type of situation. So he was trying to really make people hate Nipsey, but people still showed love to Nipsey when he passed. He had a lot of people that cared about him. That's why I didn't understand the fact that everybody was saying this for a long time, that Big U played a part in what happened to him. Big U played a major part in what happened to him. And I wasn't surprised because I told y'all way back in the days that the worst thing that Nipsey did was start hanging around P. Diddy them and Jay-Z them. He should have, you know, stayed in his own lane and, you know, build his own team or whatever. He didn't need them like that. He really didn't. He really didn't. His voice, his raps, people liked him. They liked what he was rapping about. They liked the things he was doing in the communities, trying to help, you know, people and stuff like that. Big U turned it into a whole nother thing. He called himself helping people in the light, but when the lights go out, you know, he was extorting people, doing all kind of just slimy, grimy stuff. And this is how he built his empire. This is how he bought all the houses that he owns and all of this stuff. Getting over on other people. And I don't know if you all have seen. Have you seen the clip that everybody is showing of Chris Brown and Big U sitting there? And Big U is telling him he just did this and he gonna do this. And Chris Brown looked like, wait a minute, I just did that. Now you want me to do some more stuff? But he went along with it because he didn't want no problems. Okay? The clip is going around. Everybody's talking about it. There's several clips going around of Big U out here just wowing. Wowing, y'all. And I don't understand if he was wowing out here. This is why y'all got him in the first place. This is why you locked him up. They saying he hit somebody in the face. His own artist. If you know what he's capable of, why ain't you making sure that people like these two right here are not getting touched in the prison? That's my thing. I can't stand stupid stuff. And one thing about, Luce Cannon is he been letting a lot of cats out the bag. He been telling a lot of stuff, okay? On a lot of people. I don't know that y'all, Shaq wife, he told about her too. But this guy have been telling a lot of stuff. And they wouldn't have a case if it wasn't for him. So for them to let him get touched, it's just so disrespectful. I'm just saying, y'all. It just doesn't make any sense. And this looks bad. This makes the people that, is putting these charges on people or whatever, got these people coming out, telling on them, and they not protect them. It make them look bad. It's just like the whole Jay-Z and this female that came out and said he did this, that, and then at the same time he's harassing her and all kind of stuff. How in the world do they continue to let them be able to get to the witnesses and stuff like that? It doesn't make no sense. They gotta do better than that, because this makes no sense. If this was not staged, if this was them literally having to fight for their life in a jail because Big U sent somebody over there, the security, the police, them that's running that place should be fired. This doesn't make any sense, y'all. It don't make no sense. But I just had to jump on here and say something about it because, yes, they are having pause sessions in there, all kind of stuff. And now, they're waiting to hear back from somebody, I guess. I haven't seen it yet, but so far, they got in trouble for the pause session. So, stay tuned because this is planned out live and uncut in front of everybody. Okay, y'all? This one right here. This is real reality right here that you're watching, and people's keeping up with these guys from the jail. This is so crazy. It don't make sense. But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Do you think that, Big U sent some guys at him? And what do you all think about the people that should be protecting them if they are witnesses? Like, y'all let me know in the comment section, because this right here, they got to do better than this. They really do. They shouldn't let somebody like Big U be in a prison still running things. And I was surprised to even hear somebody would even go do what he tell them to do. I was so surprised, to be honest with y'all. Because you would think that a lot of people that Big U done did dirty out here, and don't think that he don't do his own workers dirty, that's out here doing dirt for him too. You would think that they would all be glad he's in there right now. That the shorties that's in the hood would probably be glad he's in there right now. Because he was probably getting on their nerves. Okay, y'all? But everybody was just too scared to do anything about it. But this guy, he seemed like he played dirty from what everybody is saying about him. So stay tuned. I mean, pay attention. I mean, it's a pattern. I wouldn't be surprised. Y'all remember when Eric Holder got the pulse session put on him and he had all them knots on his head and face? He was running around here looking like Martin Lawrence on that show when, he had the pulse session with the boxer. This is how Eric Holder was looking. Somebody got to him in the jail. And it makes you wonder, did he start trying to tell? Did he start, getting mad about he was going down? What happened? That Eric Holder all of a sudden somebody put paws on him in the jail. And they broke him off. And it's like, if he was going to tell, just say this, if he was going to tell that Big U played a part or whoever else, okay? If he was, why wasn't he protected? You got to ask yourself this question. Did Big U send that pulse session on him too? Don't you even think about talking? Because just like they let somebody get to you in this jail, I'll make sure they let somebody get to you and take you out. So be quiet. So you gotta wonder about the security guards that's around the situation too. Who all's tied to who? You can't just clean up a street association. Not like this. And don't clean up the police station too. And the security guards and stuff that's around this situation. Because they're the ones that make it worse. How did anybody get to Eric Holder? Is it the same way they just got to these two guys right here? And everybody probably waiting to see if they're going to have some knots on their head and stuff too, just like Eric Holder. But this is a pattern. And these sorry security guards that's working at these prisons that don't really even care, or somebody's giving them some money to let somebody slide through and do something to somebody, they should be fired too, y'all. It's a lot of this is going on too. A lot. So today, it just, made me think about Eric Holder when he got the pulse session. And is this the same person that had something to do with that too? How is he still moving in this type of way in the prison? How, y'all? Especially with all the dirt that he has done to other people. And how he's came up off other people. Because what I heard is they don't love this ninja right here. They fear him. So did these two different pulse sessions come from the same man? Because it seemed like a pattern. I'm just asking y'all. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you liked this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.